Have you ever felt like your life was on autopilot? Like no matter what you try, you always fall back into the same habits, the same routines, the same results? There's a reason for that, and it's deeper than just bad habits. Napoleon Hill, author of Think and Grow Rich, called it the hypnotic rhythm. And if you don't understand it, it can control your life without you even knowing it. Today I'm going to break down what the hypnotic rhythm really is, how it secretly shapes your destiny, and most importantly, how to escape it and build a life of true freedom, success, and purpose. Most people have never even heard of the hypnotic rhythm. In Outwitting the Devil, Hill describes it as an invisible force that takes over when we drift, when we live passively instead of actively taking control of our own lives. Think of it like this. Every thought you think, every action you take is like laying down a groove in your mind. The more you repeat it, the deeper the groove gets. Eventually, that groove becomes so deep that your thoughts, decisions, and actions fall into it automatically without resistance, without thought. And that's the hypnotic rhythm. It doesn't care if your habits are positive or negative. It simply magnifies whatever you do and think. That's why some people spiral down to self-doubt, procrastination, and destructive choices, while others spiral upwards to success, confidence, and abundance. Let's go deeper. Napoleon Hill described the devil not as some red creature with horns, but as a force of bad habits, fear, and drifting. And hypnotic rhythm is his greatest tool. Here's what it looks like in real life. You hit snooze every day you wake up instead of waking up with purpose. That repetition becomes rhythm. You scroll on social media instead of building your dream. That rhythm locks you in. You let fear stop you from taking action again and again, and soon fear is your automatic response. Before you know it, the hypnotic rhythm has you trapped. But here's the good news. This same force works for you if you consciously direct it. Discipline, gratitude, courage, persistence, when repeated, gets locked in just as strongly. The rhythm can enslave you, or it can free you. Think about your own life right now. Are there areas where you feel stuck? Where no matter what you do, you keep repeating the same patterns? That's the hypnotic rhythm at work. It affects your mindset. Negative self-talk can become automatic. Health, bad eating or lack of exercise. Finances, spending habits, lack of savings, lack of investings, they become self-reinforcing. Relationships, the way you communicate or fail to communicate becomes a loop. This is why so many people feel trapped. It's not just willpower, it's the rhythm. And once it locks in, it pulls you along like a current. So how do we break free from hypnotic rhythm? Step 1, awareness. You can't change what you don't see. Start noticing your patterns. Write them down, call them out. Step 2, definiteness of purpose. Hill says the greatest defense against drifting is having a clear, definite purpose in life. When you know where you are going, it is harder for the rhythm to pull you off course. Step 3, small wins. Replace destructive habits with constructive ones, one at a time. You don't need a revolution overnight. One positive rhythm starts to overpower the negative. Step 4, environment. Who and what you surround yourself with matters. Your environment feeds the rhythm. Surround yourself with people, books, and experiences that reinforce the life that you want, not the one that you're escaping. Now here's the most powerful part. You can guarantee that you will never fall into negative hypnotic rhythm again. Here's how. Commit to growth daily. Even 15 minutes of growth, reading, journaling, affirmations, keeps your rhythm moving forward. Practice discipline. Discipline is freedom. Every time you do the thing that you should do, instead of the thing that's easy, you weaken the devil's grip. Take control of your thoughts. Remember, thoughts repeated become habits. Habits repeated become rhythm. So feed your mind the thoughts you want to live. Serve others. When you live beyond yourself, you anchor your rhythm in contribution, and that energy keeps pulling you forward. If you live by these principles, you will never drift again. Instead, you'll build a rhythm so powerful, so aligned with your purpose, that success becomes automatic. That's the real secret. So now the question is, are you living by design, or are you drifting by default? The hypnotic rhythm is real. It's shaping your life right now, whether you realize it or not. But you have the power to take control, to redirect it, and to use it as the force that drives you to greatness. If this message hit home for you, don't just click away. Take action. Choose one positive habit today and repeat it until it becomes your new rhythm. And if you want more content like this, breaking down timeless principles for success, make sure you subscribe and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Remember, control your rhythm, control your destiny.